I'm ready.
All right, guys.
That looks different than it did.
Everything's been different lately. What's up?
Do we have all the lights on? We don't have the white light. Did you just burp?
I did.
You burped, awesome.
But I burped. It tasted like
Tasted like Waterloo. Let's show them our drinks.
Watermelon.
Cheers.
Waterloo.
Here's to drinking.
Sugar-free,
non-alcoholic, sugar-free.
Bubbly flavored water.
You can find it at Costco in bulk. I am enjoying black cherry.
Yeah, which I don't like as much.
Oh, really?
I like the
It
watermelon.
says legendary taste. It's got to be good if it says legendary.
And I like the watermelon.
Anyways, it's like a LaCroix. But
just different
but
flavor.
Like
a different flavor of a LaCroix. And then...
delicious. Probably not nutritious. It's just
Not
sparkling water with
there ain't much in there.
essence.
Hello,
I
hello.
feel like this is weird.
Oh, yeah, what's weird?
I don't know. Can you guys see us okay?
Yeah.
I feel like mine's better than yours today.
No.
Mine's better than yours.
Your phone's better than mine. Our
All right, we're getting thumbs
IG
up.
feed. Good.
IG looks better.
Hey, everybody.
Got my hair done today.
Hope we're doing good.
Put on earrings.
Today we're going to talk about food.
I wanted to talk about these adorable earrings that I got at Target last year.
She is so on point. She hasn't even had time to get in her jammies yet.
I got dressed in real clothes. I feel like a real human. I took a shower, washed my hair, did my makeup, put on hoops. You know it's a good day when you put some hoops on, right, girls? You with me? Anyway, and then,
I did all those things.
Drove around with the kids for a little bit and essentially just hung out at the house because we're on spring break.
Whoop, whoop.
Spring break.
So it's both going to be terrifying and great next week when we get to have school again.
It's like terrifying for what?
School.
Right, yeah.
Like they're going to...
And by school you mean online learning.
Online learning,
We're not going back to school here in Georgia. For those of you that are
I don't think
Georgia.
anyone in the country is going back to school.
We are.
If you're going back to
Not
school,
going
let
back
us
to
know,
school.
and we will look at you with envy. No judgment, just envy.
Yeah, no,
envy. Next year's going to be like Teacher Appreciation Day every day.
Every day. I'm going to love on those teachers.
Oh,
My God,
yes.
they are amazing. Amazing.
Hey, Costa.
So, what's up, Dr. Jake?
So we're going to talk about... Doctor. We're going to talk about food.
Food.
Because...
Who likes food?
Yes.
Anyone here? A little thumbs up? Maybe? Not so much? Negative? Do you guys do that with your kids? When they're like not feeling good, you're like, you here? You here? You somewhere here in the middle?
In the middle.
Anyway, that's what we do.
In the middle.
You're allowed to use it. You can steal it. We don't mind.
Take it. We stole it from somebody, I'm sure.
We probably did.
So how are you guys keeping your family, yourself, and your kids fed right now? Because, takeout's awesome, and I recommend, we do takeout probably once a week. We do, because we find a restaurant and we do takeout. You can do it more as long as you can do it healthy. We just try to support one of our favorite local restaurants, local businesses. Yeah. So, hey, Nancy. So, tomorrow we're going to support our favorite Chinese food restaurant.
Are we going to do that?
Yeah, aren't we?
I don't know. I love chopsticks and coming.
Oh, it's so good.
I was thinking I could get down with some Jim and Nick's barbecue.
Ooh, that'd be good too.
Anyone eating at Jim and Nick's local?
The ribs are so good. Good ribs.
Such good food.
Sushi's good.
So anyway, we treat ourselves once a week
to take out.
Yeah. To not necessarily healthy food.
But other than that, every night
we are cooking.
And we're cooking a very healthy meal.
Right.
And we have picky kids just like anyone else. So tonight, we're going to talk about some of the things we're doing that we make them eat.
Yeah.
We make them eat.
Make them.
Yeah.
Force them. Not really. Although I feel like I was forced to eat stuff. Were you forced to eat stuff as a kid?
Cooked carrots.
Oh. Mine was steamed spinach with lemon juice.
I did not know that. Nancy worked at Jim and Nick's.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
steamed spinach. It was like a mound of spinach with lemon juice. And I'd sit there. My mom would be like, you're not leaving the dinner table until you've eaten all your spinach. I'm like, well, then I guess I'm here for the rest of my life because I'm not putting that stuff in my mouth.
I'm living at this table.
I'm living
But so whenever anyone feels like they're being mean to their kids, my kids don't want to eat it. Think of the stuff we went through. We would have bagged frozen spinach. and we would put white vinegar on it.
That sounds disgusting.
It's not bad.
Vinegar?
White vinegar.
I mean, I guess it's like a salad dressing, just without all the good stuff.
Yeah.
We're like, we're going to put salad dressing, except we're going to take
Freddie! Hey, Freddie!
We're going to take out all the stuff that tastes really bad.
Yep.
And then we're just going to put vinegar on it.
So, what are we doing? What are we eating that is, what are we putting together for our kids? So, let's start from morning.
Okay.
I'm going to go through, my routine.
We're going all the way back, all the way to the morning.
So, in the mornings, we start off every single day right now with a green smoothie.
Right. And when he says we, he means me, him, our son, our daughter, and our other son. Yeah. All 5 of us are drinking a smoothie first thing in the morning.
Before we eat. And
what's in it?
Because honestly, right now, I don't know if you guys noticed, berries are not, good. Yeah. They've been going bad really quick. They're hard to come by. So we do frozen strawberries. We do mango. If we have some banana, we'll put banana in there. Spinach or kale or both.
Or both.
So that's our base.
Frozen or fresh?
Fresh.
Fresh, yes.
Because frozen's doesn't
just got too much water. It makes it watery.
Yeah, it doesn't like it.
So fresh, kale or spinach.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So then a lot of water. So this is a great way to get water into their diet.
Yeah.
So I usually put about 3 big glasses of water in it. And then it's just easier to drink for the kids.
Yeah.
So now they're getting a ton of greens. They're getting a ton of fruit. And that's the base. So you can add things like almond butter. I've even thrown whole almonds in there because we have a Vitamix, but I think ninjas will chop up almonds. You can throw a spoonful of peanut butter in there.
A little bit of protein. Collagen.
So I'm gonna get to that part.
Sorry.
This is my thing.
I'll sit over here.
I do it. She doesn't do it.
He does. He makes it every morning.
She doesn't even know how to do it.
Nice.
Do you know how to do it?
I do. I've made it once.
So then that's how we get that's the bulk of our smoothie. Then I'll add things on top of it, just depending on what we have. I'll put a little almond milk for flavor, but I haven't really been doing it because I'm like, it's kind of a waste. There's not a lot of nutrients in it. Coconut milk, a little bit of coconut milk. So, Catherine, this has 3G on it, just so you know. That's why it's probably not working. Try and put on Wi-Fi.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Our
Instagram
was...
It just hasn't been
failing
working.
us. Anyway, keep going.
All right. So then I add in the supplements. So supplement-wise, I want to put as much healthy stuff in this as possible, and the kids actually enjoy it. So I have what's called it's a perfect protein or lean protein lean. I get it from Zymogen. It's a plant-based protein sweetened with stevia. It's fantastic. The kids love it's Dutch chocolate. It's fantastic, and it literally is a multivitamin in a hey Kelly. It's a multivitamin in a smoothie. So it's not just a whey protein smoothie full of a bunch of garbage. Literally has zinc and, selenium and all the different vitamin A, vitamin
Minerals.
C, everything is in
all
there.
That, yeah.
So everything's in that. I do a immune booster called IgG. It's basically immunoglobulins. So it's powdered immunoglobulins. This is you don't have to do this. But then I do more simple. I get a powdered probiotic and then collagen, and the kids love it.
That's a lot.
It's a lot, but
you don't have to do all that.
So I would start with a nice base of vegetables and plants.
Yeah, I would,
and then put in something, some kind of a healthy fat like the coconut.
Yeah,
and then something that's going to make it taste good.
Yeah.
You can
even put honey.
Yeah, some honey.
You could put honey in it.
Just try and avoid artificial sweeteners like stevia and everything, and definitely avoid sugar. But you can put a little honey or something like that in it.
There's a ton of recipes on Pinterest. We'll post the recipe that we use below, and we will also we can walk you through it. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or do you have a video of you making the smoothie?
I do, but I can make another one. So we
can walk you through and show you what we do and what we put in it. But it's super easy, and the kids like it.
Also, just to get the kids to go to the bathroom, chia seeds.
Yes, that will.
Chia seeds, you get a little bit of chia seeds in there.
Clean you out real good.
And it does clean them out.
Yep. So that's what we start off with in the morning.
Yep.
They're usually still
and
hungry.
Then I leave.
And then
I'm
you go to work.
Yep.
Usually, After that, the kids are still hungry.
Yep.
And so we'll do some sort of egg. So I'll either do a boiled egg or fried egg or scrambled eggs.
Yep.
And then we try to do some organic chicken breakfast sausage.
Because if not, they are constantly hungry. And then
Yeah,
they usually
I try
ask
to
for food after that.
fill them up pretty good in the morning, and then it kind of spaces our time out from snacks.
Yeah.
So that we're not asking for as many snacks. But we'll talk about that in a second. So yeah, so some sort of egg and then sausage, and then once in a while they'll want like a waffle of some sort. So we get some frozen gluten-free waffles.
Sprouts has them. Everyone has them.
Yeah.
So now our kids have a full-ish belly, and they will not ask for a snack for a whole 30 seconds.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to talk about our rule on snacks.
Let's go ahead and do that now, since we're on that.
So parents
We have
out there,
a Vitamix, but a Blend Tech or a Ninja work just fine.
Yep. Okay, so parents out there, go ahead and do a thumbs up if you're a parent, or drop a little heart.
Yeah.
Kids are constantly asking for snacks right now. It's just a habit, and they're getting bored.
They get bored.
So
Yeah,
they just want to eat,
snacks,
right?
yeah.
Because just give them something to do. So we have a rule in the Wilsons. This is our hard fast. This is the rule.
Yeah.
If you ask for a snack, you first have to
Drink water.
drink a glass of
Go
water.
get yourself an actual glass of water and drink it.
Not like they're not. They can't be like, okay, I have my water. No, it's like take the cup, chug a glass of water, because most likely
Yep.
you're not really hungry, because I saw what you just had for breakfast.
Yep.
You're thirsty. And then if they're still hungry, they
Yep.
have to do a
Vegetable or fruit.
Yep.
Try and lean towards vegetables because they just had so much fruit in a smoothie. That smoothie is probably enough
fruit for the day.
fruit for the day.
Yeah.
So we cut up peppers, broccoli, baby carrots.
Yeah.
We have all those things just cut
Cucumbers,
up.
peppers.
Yep.
It really helps to have that stuff prepped ahead of time.
Cucumbers
especially
not so much. I
for
like cutting cucumbers out.
No, cucumbers you can cut the time up. I agree. But having foods that you can prep, like broccoli, green beans,
Just grab and go
peppers,
foods, yeah.
grab and go. And it really helps for parents that are working from home still.
Yep.
It makes a huge difference if you have
Yeah.
the food prep. So if you're not working on Sundays, take that time, if you're maybe, after you're streaming your Sunday service, to get out a chop board and chop up some veggies and put them in some glass containers and put them in the fridge.
That way the kids literally, they don't have to chop anything.
No, everything's ready to go.
Celery is great.
Celery's really
I love
good.
celery.
Yeah.
Celery and almond butter, or celery and peanut butter, or
Yeah,
celery
and some raisins on top. Ants on a log.
Yep, ants on a log.
We
So
can do cream cheese with it.
yes.
So what I'll actually do is we'll have breakfast, we'll clean up, the kids will do some playtime, or I'll get some work done.
Yep.
And then I'll actually take out the glass containers. Sometimes I'll pull out a hummus with it, or tzatziki sauce, and I'll actually just put it out on the kitchen island. And so if they want a snack, they go and have their water, and then they have all the options out on the table for them.
And
then, if they're still hungry after having a glass of water and eating a fruit or vegetable, then they can have what we call something crunchy.
something that has something crunchy.
I want something crunchy.
Which means the supersized bag of pretzels from Costco that is designed to last like a year.
Organic pretzels.
Yeah,
that last like 3.5 days.
They want to eat it like in one setting.
Right, and then we have to monitor their servings. But I want to also side note that the snacks that we are choosing, we are incredibly thoughtful with the snacks that we put in front of our children. So we are not going and getting things like Doritos or Pringles.
We just don't even have it in the house.
We don't have it in the house. That's the thing, is that especially times like this, and even for adults, for ourselves, if you want something and it's not there, you're not going to eat it. Yeah. So don't make it available. Don't put things in the house that you know are not good for your health, because then you're more likely going to just grab them. So if you're going to get pretzels, get organic pretzels. Costco's a great place to get this stuff in bulk. It's healthy, it's organic.
I have a thing.
Oh, go with your thing.
So another thing that I did not even know that my kids like are nuts.
Yeah. So great. I'm so glad you mentioned that. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Love nuts.
Yeah. Almonds. Cashews. Walnuts.
Brazil nuts. If we had Brazil nuts, we would serve them. Macadamia nuts are not as enjoyable, and they're like $1 million. So
do you know what else they love? And this is really great. And this is actually a snack that I have because I find that it keeps me busy.
Yeah.
Is pistachios in the shells.
Yeah.
Because
and the kids too.
Yeah, they love it. So you're taking the time to have to peel them. It gives you something to do. So you're not really hungry. Let's be honest. So you're snacking on that. It gives you something to do.
Or sunflower seeds.
I do love sunflower.
Because it does. It just gives you that kind of busy.
Yeah, busy work.
Oral fixation thing that
you
get
need
from.
Something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like you need something.
So those are huge. They make such a big difference.
Great.
Nuts are great. But again, if you're coming from a place where you're almost there, this is like, oh, this makes sense. But if you're someone who like has a bunch of traditional foods in your Doritos and that kind of stuff, it's going to take a little bit of a leap here. So remember, start small.
I always say replace something with something healthy first, or add something, don't get rid of it.
Yep.
So if your children want their Doritos, make them eat 5 carrots first.
Yep.
Don't take the Doritos away.
Yep.
And we're going through such a difficult time right now. The children are feeling it too. So transition slowly with what you give them, and you're also going to create less resistance.
That's good for adults.
Absolutely, it's good for everyone. Yeah,
not just kids.
You know, you want to drink a beer at the end of the day, eat a salad first.
Drink a couple big glasses of water.
Eat your salad.
Do that kind of thing. I haven't had a beer in forever.
No. Nope. What else?
Wait,
okay, so I'm gonna put this out there. Lunch is the day that I don't pick my I don't pick a battle. I am really just like, what they want for lunch is what they're gonna get, because it makes the rest of my day a little bit smoother. However, I will choose healthier versions of what would be considered more traditional junk food, like chicken nuggets, macaroni and cheese. I don't do it every day. So if they want mac and cheese, they get it 1 day a week. If they want chicken nuggets, they get it 1 day a week. But then we'll do things like pepperoni. We'll do homemade Lunchables. Do you guys ever eat Lunchables, or know kids that eat Lunchables?
So we make our own organic Lunchables.
Let's say, quite honestly, the actual Lunchables are not good.
No,
they're not high quality.
No.
So you want
to
you can make your own, and the kids are totally fine with that, and it's fun for them.
Yeah.
So we get sliced cheese, we get little pepperonis, and then little organic round butter crackers.
Yeah.
And then they can make their own Lunchables, and then again they have some sort of portion of fruit and vegetables with that as well. Then we go through the day, snack conversations, drink your water, vegetable, fruit, and then something crunchy, and then we transition into dinner. You can take that one.
So dinner, again, we always for dinner try and choose a lean, healthy, not necessarily lean, but a healthy protein source, a healthy vegetable, and then maybe something like sweet potatoes, regular potatoes, or a salad, something that's more of like filling.
Yeah.
So that rice, sometimes we do jasmine rice.
Mm-hmm.
We'll make our own version of like fried rice or Mexican seasoned rice. Mm-hmm. And it just fills us up, it fills the kids up. But mostly for me and Catherine, we'll make the majority of our plate be protein and a vegetable.
And vegetables,
Mm-hmm. And once you get used to it, it's not hard.
Yeah.
Like, I remember thinking all the time, like, oh, I just have to have a noodle, I have to have a pasta, I have to have a rice. You don't have to have those things. Mm-hmm. Or they can be in very small portions. Yeah. But you can do, like big portions of vegetables. Make that be the... So what I do is I put my vegetables and I eat those first. Because then you're like starting to fill up. Yep. By the way, Freddie said she's coming to see us when this is over.
Oh,
so
Freddie, we miss seeing you.
Freddie would love to see you.
We would love to see you for sure.
Yeah, we're in the office, just so you know. Everything's super duper clean. But we totally understand, like...
Wanting to stay home.
Yep. Like, we respect that and 100% are all about that. We're here if your injuries would have taken you to an otherwise unsafe location like a doctor's office.
Yep.
So that's what one of our big purposes right now.
Yep.
Yeah. So, cool. Anyways, so that's dinner. Mm-hmm. And then after dinner, of course, it's snack 1752.
Well...
But
we do tell them that if they don't finish the dinner, they can't have a snack.
That's
we kind of throw down the law.
Best. That is the absolute best.
That's the law.
Yep.
And also, a lot of times kids will be like, I don't like it, and I don't... We do have if we're trying something new, we do have a polite bite
Or
rule.
if we just drop the ball and it's gross.
Yeah,
we'll say,
like today,
okay.
I had green beans. I don't know, you ate them, but I thought they were nasty.
Anyhow. I ate them. I thought they were fine. Gross. But I was so hungry.
It didn't matter what we put in front of you. So we do have a polite bite. So you got to take a polite bite. And then if you really don't like it, like at the end of the day, like growing up, but as you become an adult, if you don't like something, you don't eat it. Like, we don't force ourselves necessarily to like eat a whole bowl of something that's really nasty. So we'll say take a polite bite. However, you do have to go and get something. So, for example, tonight, the green beans just did not work. Nobody liked them. So we had cut up broccoli and we had cut up peppers and we passed those around the table. And so
the kids were like, oh, I love the broccoli. And I'm like, it's broccoli.
Raw chopped broccoli. Cool. Knock your socks off.
I cooked it just for you children.
Yeah, right. We also, have comments like, I'm not a short order cook.
Yep.
One for all. I don't make you a meal because you like this, and then you get what you get, and you don't pitch a fit. This is the meal that you're having, and if you choose, we say things like, if you choose to eat this meal, you can choose a snack tonight. This is on you. And then snacks are fruit. And we have fruit that's accessible, that does not need to be cut or anything. We have clementines and apples in a
homemade
bowl.
all-natural strawberry jam. Heather's amazing, by the way. If you guys saw her comment, post a recipe, Heather. I would love to see what you're using for your sweeteners.
Sounds so amazing.
Yes. Yep.
On some bread.
So, yeah, bell peppers are great too, Heather. Bell peppers are great. I actually prefer orange and yellow peppers. Yeah. They just taste better. Yeah. And they're a great source of vitamin C and different things like that. So remember
bell peppers are really good.
Stevia. Okay, got it.
Perfect.
Yeah. So, just while we have some people watching, I always like to plug the fact that I'm telling everybody right now, no matter who you are, where you are, to take vitamin A, C, D, and zinc. Take those vitamins wherever you can get them. They're hard to come by. DNARX has all of them in stock. I just referred another person to them tonight. They're the only place I've seen, other than Amazon, which unfortunately is great for a lot of things. I just don't trust them with their vitamins as much. Either, no. Yeah, I just don't trust them. Yeah.
We can get you really good quality vitamins, and
but we can't even get C or zinc right now.
No, I know.
We can't get zinc or C.
We'll post.
Yep.
But if you need something, please message us. Please text us if you have our phone number. Message us on one of these platforms. We will get you stuff. They do not cost an arm and a leg. Everything's really reasonably priced. And honestly, it's worth it because it's the supplements that you're putting to fuel your body.
Well, and those are just massively important for supporting the immune system. Again, our immune system right now our immune system's always been vital, but now it's forefront vital.
Yeah.
Vital.
One more time.
Vital.
There you go.
Frenched it up a little bit
there. There you go.
We're Italian.
Sassy.
Vitali.
Let's see, what else about food? There's so much on the internet.
But that's just a guideline of us.
Yeah, yeah.
And we have our routine. At the end of the day, our kids are like everyone's kids. They're picky. They're whiny. James is such brats sometimes. I love them, but they can be brats.
Today was a rough day.
Yeah, but James, our wonderful, amazing, beautiful 12-year-old, almost 13-year-old, brilliant son. He is the pickiest eater in the world. He's like, it makes my stomach hurt. I was like, no, it doesn't make your stomach hurt. He's like, yeah, it does. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I was like, go grab broccoli. I was like,
yeah. And he's like, okay.
Yeah. And then he'll eat that and it's fine. So I'm like, fine. My daughter loves sauerkraut, which is amazing.
Yeah, she's got a very
sauerkraut.
Interesting palate.
Yeah.
Pickles, sauerkraut.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Which real sauerkraut is really, really good for you. Any fermented food is really good
for you. This is a good time to start exploring a good meal plan. Because we have the time to cook, we have the time to prep.
Yeah.
So it's a good time to start a real meal plan.
Right. Mm-hmm. And what is a meal plan? What do you mean by that?
A meal plan isn't necessarily planning out everything, but it's almost like a set of internal rules that you just go by.
Yeah.
And it's so for example, if you are a smoker and you see someone smoking a cigarette and you're trying to quit, then you're going to say, gosh, I really want a cigarette. Because in your brain, you have a rule that says, when I see a cigarette, it makes me want to smoke. Mm-hmm. But if you are a non-smoker, you see someone smoking and you're like, oh, that's not appealing to me. Sometimes you don't even give it a second glance, but you definitely don't think, I would like a cigarette.
Right.
The same thing happens with Doritos, guys.
Same thing with food.
The same thing happens with McDonald's. The same thing. I go past McDonald's and I don't say, oh, I want McDonald's. I say,
oh, so gross.
McDonald's. And then what it evolves to, because we all start off a little judgy when we first get in our little food journeys. Mm-hmm. We all start off a little judgy, but eventually you're just like, okay, it's McDonald's. You just drive past it. Yeah. You don't have a thought process. You don't say, man, I would love a McRib. Do they have McRibs?
I have no idea.
Or McFish. Or ribs of a fish. Fish rib sandwich. How come there's no bones in a McRib? It's not ribs.
Okay, I gotta tell you. Okay, while we're in it, I gotta tell you guys a story. You guys like stories?
Good. Story time.
So, you can tell, just by what we're saying, that we for the most part, eat really healthy. Mm-hmm. It's just a journey that we've been on. I've been on this journey for 20 years.
Yeah.
Jake's been on it for pretty much almost as long.
Well, I've been dieting since middle school because I was a very overweight kid and I just always hated it.
Right.
So I've always been like on this on and off, like trying to think, like
trying
diet.
To find something.
Trying to find what works. And eventually just settle in. It's just got to be your life.
Yeah.
Like you can't, no crash diets, none of that's going to work. No. It's just got to be your
lifestyle.
Life.
Has to be part of it. So, so being that we don't eat a lot of junk food, our kids don't eat a lot of fast food.
Yeah.
There's probably like one fast food chain, and if you guys are in the South, you could probably guess what that is. Chick-fil-A, because the Lord's food.
Yeah, we find a way to justify it based on the fact that they crave us, our kids,
and they're so nice. They're like, it's the
and they give you coloring
service.
They give you coloring books instead of toys.
Instead of toys. So we were on a vacation. In Florida. We were coming back. Our son William was not born yet. Our daughter was less than a year old, and James was 6. And we decided, because he was hungry, that we would stop at McDonald's and get him...
Burger King.
Was it Burger King?
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember it.
We stopped and got him breakfast from Burger King. Okay. He ate it pretty quick, but I mean, nothing crazy. We're in the car. And I would say probably less than 3 minutes... 4 minutes after consuming it,
all over.
Threw up the entire content in a moving vehicle, in the back seat.
On my lap.
On your lap. Mm-hmm. All of his breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
He looked directly at his dad at 6 years old and said, "Well, Dad, I guess that's why they call it fast food, because it comes up as quickly as it goes down."
That was him. He was that kid that would have been as seen on TV kid.
Hasn't touched it since. Yeah.
No, I have absolutely found that old French fry. And if you eat it, Heather, it tastes the same. No, I'm just kidding. Don't eat it.
Gross.
Don't eat it.
So gross.
Don't eat it. No. I've seen Happy Meals left out for personally for like a year and a half on a doctor's office.
Yeah, there are people within more of the holistic paradigm that will actually buy a Happy Meal and then put it on a counter with like a glass case around it.
Yep. And just watch it. And it doesn't mold.
For like months.
I don't want to rip fast food.
I know.
Some people still eat fast food. And
they're going to stop now.
I know. No judgment. Like we all have our things. We all have our stuff.
We all have our
This
journey.
is an opportunity to get better.
Yeah.
Because at one point I ate Doritos.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, at one point I used to think...
Listen, it's okay to have that stuff. Like we're not saying don't have Doritos or don't have Pringles or don't drink a soda.
Really but don't do it often.
But that's the thing. Exactly. Don't make it a habit.
Well,
don't have it be what you do every day. Let it be like, hey, it's Friday, we're going to watch a movie, let's have some fun snacks. Or when all of this is over and you go to the movies. Like, that's the time that we get some popcorn and candy and let the kids have like one of those.
But what is funny drinks. If you like
so I have something in my eye
like you eat healthy for a while and then you make that trip back down memory lane and get some Funyuns, you're like, these are gross. So gross.
I'd rather have some pork rinds.
I would so much rather have pork rinds. Or if you go to McDonald's and you eat it and you're like, that's pretty good, salty. It's it's got like 700 like flavor added chemicals in it. I can see why we like this. And then 30 minutes later, you feel like there was a brick inside your stomach.
Yeah, it's kind of gross.
Mm-hmm. And you're like, the rest of the day, ugh.
I know.
But again, this is all stuff that happens naturally as you start to add a little bit
healthier foods into your diet. I'm sorry, I am like itchy in my ear. I am itchy. Pollen is kicking my butt today.
So Heather asked a question. How much do you think people will act? I don't know. It's hard to tell what people are going to do after this. I pray that it's a wake-up call and we make some big changes in our lives.
Can pray for that.
There's 2 ways we're going to do it. Either everyone's going to sit back and wait for people to fix like the problems. Like the government's going to fix it. This is going to fix it. Yeah. We'll have this that's going to make everything all better. Or they'll realize what I feel is truly right is that we have to take responsibility for especially things that we have control of, like our health. Right. And if we do that, even if you get something like COVID, even if you get something like cancer, even if you have a disease process, your healthy body will be better equipped to deal with it. Doesn't mean that you will win. We call them tiny tigers, because it's like a tiger. But Wow, never had McDonald's ever. That's
awesome,
amazing, Kelly. That is a huge W column right
We
there.
have the Lord's chicken more often than it should. The Lord's chicken.
I don't know how we got to justify that. Anyways,
okay.
But what I'm saying is like, what was I saying?
About like eating.
Yeah, like that. The fact that
the changes that will happen
if we make these changes to strengthen the human body, we will be healthier. So I'm really hoping that that's what comes out of this. That people are actually like, they're like, okay, I want to actually take control. I don't want to feel helpless. Because I'll tell you what this has done to a lot of people. It has made us feel helpless. Yeah. And that's a terrible feeling.
That's a horrible feeling.
It's a horrible feeling to feel helpless. Yeah. And if you can take that feeling and motivate yourself to take control over what you have control of, you can make some big differences. I mean, it's not going to be a solution to everything.
No, but it can change massive things. Mm-hmm. And the thing is, too, is that we have the time. We're in it now, and we don't know how long. I mean, for Georgia,
everywhere's till May.
Yeah,
right now, as far as I know, everywhere's till May.
Till May, so that gives us another few weeks.
Yeah.
Again, guys, it takes 21 days to form a habit. So if you start doing the things now, there's a really good chance, and I pray that that's the case, that you'll continue to do the healthy things that you started now when all of this is over.
Go ahead, sorry.
No, that's okay.
I'm praying to God that I keep these habits that are not necessarily health habits, but it's habits of not watching TV and doing yard work.
Yeah.
Or habits of
getting stuff done.
Playing with the kids and not having your phone in your hand.
I think it will. I really do. I think as far as the dietary stuff, as far as nutrition and exercise, I think it will become so much a part of our life doing it now that if you
won't.
When you stop doing it, you'll be like, ooh, I don't feel good. I should probably start exercising again, or I don't know.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. Again, we're going to have, just like anything, human nature being as it is, there's going to be a certain population of people that just say, it's the victim. They can't do anything about it. And not trying to bring anyone down, but, it's not great to be a victim.
No.
I have witnessed individuals in my life who I care about who
deeply, very, very close to us,
strongly have that victim mentality, and it's it's just a plague on your humanity,
especially
because you're never in control.
No, and they're given resources, right? You've extended yourself, and you give them resources, and you're like, here it is, here's the answer.
Do it.
Just do this, and things will be better. And
you want to do the Shia LaBeouf? Do it.
And they don't, and it breaks your heart because it would make things better.
Yeah.
But it's a choice. It is. I mean, I think, Jake and I have fallen into some crappy places in our life.
Yeah, I got in a habit where I drank all the time, which was not a great thing. It was after my dad died. I was drinking, not heavily, not to the point where it was worried about me being an alcoholic, but I was drinking a nightcap almost every night.
Almost every night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Almost every night.
Yeah.
Small glass of bourbon, glass of wine, whatever it is. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then you realize it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
It makes you feel more crappy. So we've been there. I don't want you to think this. We're coming from a place of people who have also we've suffered. We've been through a lot. I mean, I could share my journey one day, but I went through a lot as a child.
Yeah.
I witnessed the death of a parent. And got hooked on medication and alcohol and drug abuse. And so I've been in it. I want you to know that when we are speaking from the heart of people that have been through some crap. Yeah. And we have worked really hard day in and day out to get to a different side.
We are just going on and on, Catherine. We're going way past our
That's okay. That's okay. We're in it. I'm in it. Feels good. Well, we started late.
We did start a little bit late.
Anyway, didn't want to get that deep, but I just want you to know that when we are here talking about this, we are truly coming from the heart of people that have been through a lot and are working every day to practice these things, to eat this way, and to raise our family that way.
And we have a motivation for our own reasons. Some of it is so that we don't slip back into those places.
Yeah.
But I think, Heather, a great thing that just popped in my head, one thing that I think has come of this is that we all realize how much more similar we are than we are different.
Yeah.
We are all helpless and scared in a lot of ways right now. And if we can just come together as a community and support each other, whether it be in forums like this where we're just opening up conversations and trying to share our information, some of our life's, gains with you guys, or just like helping someone, like realizing that if they cut you off on the street, they're probably not trying to be mean to you. They probably just had a bad day.
That happened to me today. That woman, remember that woman?
Yeah.
I was driving somewhere today with the kids, and this woman was out running, and so I came to a stop sign, and I was trying to be nice.
You tried to wave her through.
And tried to wave her through, like, no, you. And she yelled at me. She, like, legitimately yelled at me to keep driving, even though I had a stop sign. And at first, I was like, man, what's her problem? And as I turned the corner, I was like, nope, because I had the kids in the car, and they're always listening. I said, you know what, guys? We are not walking or running in her shoes right now. We have no idea.
We don't know what she just walked out of her house from.
What she is going through.
She could have just found out her husband just got laid off because of this.
Exactly.
Like,
I said, thank you, God. Bless her in her run. May it be an awesome run. May she get from it what she needs. May her body be healthy and her mind be stronger.
Yeah.
Until you walk in other people's shoes, you can't.
And we do walk in other people's shoes because we all have our own crud.
Right.
We have our own crap that we've all been through, guys.
Yeah.
None of us are like perfect, and none of us have been completely perfect. So
man, we started off talking about food.
Oh, we did. All right,
let's
bring it back in. Love you too, Heather.
Bring it back.
Thank you, everyone, for watching.
Bring it back in.
This has been a good one, though.
If you're just joining us, we were talking
Go
tonight.
back.
Go back to the beginning. He went down into a deep place, but that's okay.
Yeah.
It's real talk every day. This is true, just who we are, wanting to share our stuff.
Yeah.
But we did start off talking about how you can incorporate some healthy food in your day-to-day life with your kids.
Yeah.
Healthy food means healthy people, and we all need a little bit of that right now.
Healthy people don't do as many bad things.
Right.
When you're healthy and you feel good and your mind's clear and you're not toxic and you're not in pain and you're not over-medicated, you just tend to be a nicer human.
Yeah. Make better choices.
Mm-hmm.
Amen to that.
Cool.
Cheers with our Waterloo. Waterloo. Cheers. All right, guys. It is time for us to go to bed.
Oh my gosh.
We are exhausted.
I yawned inside my mouth like 3 times.
That's okay. We're going to let you go to bed. It's Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Thursday. So we'll see you back here Monday night. If you guys have ideas, if there's things you want to hear, whether it's just about our life or professionally, things that we're educating our community on, let us know. This is for you guys. So drop a note. Let us know what you're interested in hearing about, and we'll be sure to talk about it.
Cool. All right, everybody.
Good? We're all done. We're signing off. Thank you guys
Love
for
you
showing
guys.
up.
Appreciate you.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, we're here for you guys. Thanks for being here for us. And that's it.
We'll see you on the flippity flop.
Ain't no mo.
See you Monday. Good
See
night.
you later. Bye, guys.